Hey, what's going on? I'm Matt O'Leary back with another video, and today's topic is going to be debating who is better, Josh Allen or Sam Darnold. But before we get started, I just wanted to mention that you can follow me on social media at Matt O'Leary NY on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that fun stuff. And also, if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to the podcast. You can get it wherever you download your podcast to listen, or you can listen right here on the YouTube channel, so make sure to subscribe. And you can call in with this number, leave me a voicemail, and I'll answer it on the show. New episodes every Monday. So let's get started. Josh Allen versus Sam Darnold is a debate that has been happening ever since they were drafted, and 2 years later, it is still going heavy, and I wanted to get my 2 cents in on it. So, Sam Darnold was taken third overall by the New York Jets in 2018. Josh Allen was also a first-round pick in 2018. They're friends, they work out together, but I really want to answer the question, who is better, and I broke it down by the numbers. But before we get into the numbers, I want to talk about context. So, obviously, over the last couple of years, Buffalo has been a much better team than the New York Jets. One, they are much better coached. Two, they have better offensive line by a long shot. Something they have done both last year, going into year two of Josh Allen, was they really revamped that offensive line and got some weapons on the offensive side of the ball, where the New York Jets didn't really do that to the same extent. The New York Jets offense was stagnant. Buffalo's offense was a little bit better. And it's all about context to why. Better coached, better situation. Josh Allen's team was better. Keep that in mind. But let's take a look at some of these numbers here. Sam Darnold has 26 starts under his belt to Josh Allen's 27. If you want to look at completion percentage over the course of their career, Allen has 56.3, Darnold is 59.9. Neither are particularly good. You want to be a little bit over 60%, but Darnold has the edge. Also, in one less game, Sam Darnold has 6 more passing touchdowns, 36 to Allen's 30. Interceptions, Darnold is a little bit higher, 28 to Allen's 21. Yards per game is where Darnold really takes a pretty big step over Josh Allen, 226.5 to Allen's 188.4. Passer rating, Darnold's better, 81.1 to Allen's 78.2. If you're into Pro Football Focus, Allen grades out just slightly better at 64.1 to Darnold's 63.4. Rushing here, you have a huge gap. Allen, 1,141 yards to Darnold's 200. Touchdowns, Allen, 17 rushing, Darnold, 3. Now, if you wanted to ask me who is a better running back, the answer is Josh Allen. If you wanted to ask me who is a better athlete, Josh Allen. If you want to ask me who is on the better team, it's going to be Josh Allen again. But if you want to look at who is the better passer of the two, Sam Darnold is the answer. His numbers prove it, and his pre-draft stuff prove it as well. He was the much more well-rounded prospect. He can analyze the field. He is more of a thrower, where Josh Allen gets by on his athleticism. And we saw in the playoffs, he did a couple of crazy plays where he tries to lateral it, and he just gets a little bit too careless for my taste. I understand that's what draws some people to him. They compare him to a Cam Newton. But to me, Cam Newton is a much better thrower than Josh Allen. Allen has a huge arm. There's no denying that. His arm strength is better than Sam Darnold. But when it comes to, 1, reading a defense, 2, just raw skill set, and 3, just being able to get the ball where you absolutely need to, accuracy-wise, I trust Sam Darnold. This is a question about who is the better quarterback. And if you look at everything that makes a quarterback good, Sam Darnold seems to be better in each one of those categories. They are both very stylistically different, which I completely understand why it's difficult to compare these two guys. But if you're just looking at the way the quarterback position has been played for a very long time, Darnold has the much higher ceiling. And to be honest with you, I think he's been better in the first 2 years. Some people will argue that Josh Allen's been better. I would argue that the team's success in Buffalo has been miles better, which is why Josh Allen has been able to do what he's been able to do, which isn't phenomenal. They're both in the bottom third of quarterbacks in the league. But if you ask me who I think could take the biggest leap, I definitely think the answer there is Sam Darnold. He, of the 2018 draft class, I would probably put 2. Lamar Jackson's 1. He plays a very unique style and does it phenomenally. He's got to be number 1. Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold are pretty close. Mayfield really struggled in year 2, where he was phenomenal in year 1. Darnold was okay to below average in year 1 to pretty good in year 2. Could obviously get a little bit better if fully healthy. Allen did take a step forward, and he's proven me wrong to an extent. I thought that he was definitely a bust candidate. I wouldn't rule him a bust, but I don't think his ceiling is as high as the other quarterbacks outside of maybe Josh Rosen who were taken in the first round. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Get at me on social media when it comes down to the Josh Allen versus Sam Darnold debate. But again, better athlete, better team. That's Josh Allen's Buffalo Bills. If you're talking about better quarterback from a skill set and potential, it's Sam Darnold. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm Matt O'Leary. I'll talk to you next time.